This conference will now be recorded.
Welcome to DRTSPR show. This is Dr. Tangella Shiva Prasad Reddy alias Dr. TSPR. Namaste, Adab, hello, and a warm welcome to Ravichandran-Swaminathan ji. He's a web crime analyst. You name him, he's always there. And today's show is more important again. A sweet but short show, bringing you the latest on the Kalvakuntla, which they say Kavitha, but she's KD Kavitha, her family's name now after being married. I don't want to blame Kalvakuntla again. So KD Kavitha MLC, the and the war between Enforcement Directorate CBI on one side and Kalvakuntla Kavitha, who claims that she is a woman and she should have special privileges. All of a sudden, she remembers Women's Reservation Bill, forgetting that 2014 till 2023, our own father Kalvakuntla Chandrasekhar Rao, heading the cabinet in Telangana, did not understand what women's reservation is till 2018 too, when she was the MP. No other woman was given privilege because he thought it is only his daughter. Now after she got defeated, she again got elected as an MLC. God knows why, as if there were no other women. And again, her father thought she is the best woman in Telangana to adorn MLC. Having got on to MLC, she has been mired with many controversies. The latest being the Delhi liquor scam. Now, everyone is aware how the rates were allowed very freely and liberally through the policy to gain a few, the wholesalers becoming the retailers, and the price everything they can fix, including when they are exporting beer, importing beer on that also. Why all this? To gain illegal money. And the Kejriwal government, which was on the defensive for the first time, having showcased its strategy to win the elections in Delhi and then Punjab, and it was almost trying to get hold of victories in other places, got good majority, of votes in Gujarat too. But why did they succumb to the guile of these illegalities, which was happening in Telangana and everywhere, right from irrigation projects, and how Telangana people who are forced to drink illicit and all. If you do an average survey, how many youth since 2014 have succumbed to this illicit liquor? Give 1 or 2 thousand rupees pensions, but 30,000, 40,000 crores of budget through excise. Can you believe? And who are the benefit? Who is getting benefited now? That is the big question here. The same policy, there the wholesalers and retailers in the form of South Group from Hyderabad, Kavitha's name were there, and so many other names. She appeared, CBI went to her house, and there too again second time. First time she did not go. She is forgetting that she is an MLC under oath on the Constitution. Constitution means people. When you take oath on Constitution and people, you should understand, you should lead by an example. Is it happening there? Again, the same with ED. 11, they are asked to come 9th or something. She said 10th dharna. 11th she went. Then again 16th, yesterday, she was supposed to go Thursday. All of a sudden she said, no, my advocate will come and give papers. Then ED issues notice for 20th. What is happening? What is legal and what is illegal? Can an ordinary man also get such type of benefits from CBI and ED? And that too, she being from a Kalvakuntla Chandrasekhar Rao's family, who is the chief minister, and Kalvakuntla Tarakaram Rao, her own brother, and Harish Rao, her own brother-in-law, in the cabinet, and along with so many other relatives. How should you not lead by example? Why do you fear? That is the big question. And as if that is not enough, a recent photograph has come out that the state, there is a leakage in the public services exam, and that boy seems to be, again they are sharing a photograph with Kavitha. What is this all planned so that they can put this Delhi liquor scam on this thing? And she has approached Supreme Court also, mind you. Supreme Court did not give her leeway for staying the 16th March proceedings, and again it adjourned to hear on 24th. Now she stays the claim that her petition is in Supreme Court, and so that ED should give her time. Can anyone do the same? What did they do, Kalvakuntla Kavitha, in Telangana, in Hyderabad, and all in Telangana, How journalists and political activists were lifted from their house in the early hours. Did you give any notice to any one of them? Did any court come for trial? Was any charge sheet filed? Women raped, boy dies because of this. Now 30 lakh youth are on the roads now. 30 lakh women giving birth to those youth. You are claiming reservation, but 30 lakh youth and their mothers, women, because of the paper leak, they are suffering in Telangana. What do you want to say? Is it just the sake of for one family the entire thing keeps on changing? Let us hear from our expert Ravichandran-ji. What is happening, sir, in this ED case? Why these special privileges?
As far as the ED is concerned, first let me thank you, Dr. Reddy, for having me on your show. And interesting times. Last year we did something about rupees and dollars. Today rupee is up, dollar is down. So it is as we predicted earlier that if because of the Ukraine war, America is going to be hurt and hurt badly. Today we are seeing Credit Suisse running to the Swiss government asking for funds. Now the only difference between the banks and the politicians is, as far as banks go, the government will legally, the central bank will legally give them funds. As far as politicians go, they can't apply for a loan to the government. The entire issue is because of the election scenario. Election rules or the election commission is not where money has become the driving force for all elections. An MP election or an MLA election or even a councillor election is costing crores of rupees. And nobody in his right senses is going to invest his own money to crores of rupees to get an election or this thing. And who is going to pay for all this? It is you or me through the taxes that we are paying. Now, if Kavitha ji is making a spirited defense of herself, citing women, citing so many things, that she is the daughter of chief minister, she is a legislator, etc., etc. First question is, you asked why KCR is making her MLC or this thing, no other woman is available. There are other women available, but you must understand that as a legislator, Kavitha ji has got certain privileges that you and I don't have. So if you become corrupt, then you have to become an MLC or an MLA to avoid being charged directly. So that is the privilege that these people have. In any case, the normal course where you or anybody, we are approached by the ED, Enforcement Directorate, probably will be given 2 summons. And we don't have the choice of naming when we can come. It is at their discretion. They will tell you, arrive, come on such and such a date. If you are not able to go on that date, you will have to make a representation and they will give you another date. They will not ask you when you are free. Now, as a MLA or an MLC of BRS or the AAP party, they have got a lot of work. They have to go on a dharna, they have to go on a riot, they have to sit down at some place and protest against somebody. Oh, they're busy people. Or they have to shout in the assemblies. They are busy people. So the Enforcement Directorate sometimes gives them that leeway, asking them when they can come. In this particular case, originally Kavitha ji was summoned as a witness. She was not even an accused. She was summoned as a witness in this case because there were certain conversations between her and the liquor people in Delhi. Now, subsequently, when she went to that hearing, she was charged. They were asking her a lot of questions. Then she knew that something has gone wrong and that she is likely to be charged. So she came back and destroyed all her telephones. So destruction of evidence has also taken place. Now she is forgetting that she may destroy the cell phones and all that, but there are other ways of getting information. And the day you are on the ED radar or on the income tax radar, then you can be assured that your phones are going to be tapped. Which means every conversation that you have, the ED probably has got a recording of it somewhere. This is only one part of the story. Then subsequently she was called on March 9th, and because she was having a protest meeting, she said that she'll come on the 11th. And on the 11th, she went to this ED, and for 9 hours they asked her questions. These questions were based on the revelations made by Arun Ramachandra Pillai, who was arrested on 6th March. Now, who is Arun Ramachandra Pillai? Arun Ramachandra Pillai, Kavitha ji, and Sarath Reddy of Aurobindo Pharma. These three people had formed a company called Indo Spirits. Indo Spirits, in turn, was a wholesaler for Pernod Liquor Company, and they were wholesalers, so manufacturers, wholesalers, and they had taken 7 retail shops in Delhi. And it is for this purpose that 100 crores was paid to the AAP party by Kavitha ji. It was paid to Vijay Nair of the AAP party. Now the AAP party, the man who has received the money, he has made a 164 statement, and he is clear on that. Now that man has made some other revelations also. He said that the excise liquor policy, the liquor policy was done by this one of the I think it was done by this or what do you call him? He was the liquor. This thing was done by our Ramachandra Pillai, and there was a CA who was acting as a frontman, chartered accountant who was acting as a frontman for Kavitha, Boinpalli and Butchi Babu Gorantala. Buchi Babu Gorantala. These two people were also arrested. So out of 12 accused, I think 11 are arrested, only Kavitha is left out. Now you see why she is going to the Supreme Court. The normal procedure is, if you are not able to, normally the ED gives anywhere between 2 to 4 summons. Sometimes 2, sometimes 3, depending upon the clout of the person who is, influence of the person who is being questioned. So 2 or 3 or even 4 summons. Generally, after the 4th summons, they either get a warrant of arrest and go ahead and arrest that person, or if that person comes voluntarily, then also they take them into custody and do it. This is what happened to Manish Sisodia also. First he was arrested by the CBI, then the ED also arrested him in jail, from jail. Now the problem is 30% of the liquor that is being sold in Delhi is controlled by this cartel. These people wanted to form a cartel, and Kavitha ji, Boinpalli, Butchi Babu Gorantala, Sarath Reddy, Sarath Chandra Reddy, Aurobindo of our Aurobindo fame, and Ramachandra Pillai, all these people had formed a South lobby. And in Indo Spirits, Kavitha ji is supposed to have deposited 1 crore as her share. Totally 3.4 crores was invested in that company, out of which 1 crore belongs to Kavitha ji. This is the information that the ED has, and that is what they want to question her about. Now, if she has invested 1 crore, then she must show where she has got that 1 crore from. Of course, for a person who is dealing with 100 crores, 1 crore is not a big amount. And her father is the CM of Telangana. I think he can afford 1 crore. So this is the issue now. And if Kavitha ji is arrested by the ED on charges, because she is an MLC, corruption will stick. So that is the next step. It is not only money laundering, it is corruption. Corruption is also playing a big role in this. destruction of evidence. That is the third charge that she may face. Interference in government policies. That is the fourth charge she may face. So she's in for a hard time. She's in for a hard time, and I don't know how the AAP party will now be able to help her, because Kejriwal is not talking anything about Manish Sisodia now. I think probably has abandoned him. There is no honor among thieves. There is no honor among thieves who deal in liquor. Once that high goes off, then you can't depend upon a drunkard's word. These are some of the proverbs that my grandmother and grandfather used to say. That in Tamil, Kudigaram beche பொழுது விடிஞ்சா போச்சு. A drunkard's words will disappear in the morning. A drunkard's promises will disappear in the morning. Now, if they depend upon Kejriwal to bail them out, I think it is going to be a very difficult task. And women's reservation, forget it. I think women's reservation, 33% for women, has been talked about for the last 20-25 years.
In fact, the
Congress was in power.
bill, it was passed by Vajpayee government then. Modi also kept
Yes.
quiet. UPA and Modi, both of them kept quiet.
Yes. So who's interested in women? And forget about now. You have Telangana, you have the BRS in power. Why can't they pass a bill saying that 33% will be allocated to women in Telangana? Probably KCR is not doing that because he does not have so many women in his household. Otherwise, he'll make everybody a MLA. It will be literally a kitchen cabinet.
Nepotism is not working there because there are not enough number of women from his camp, as you rightly said. Oh, fine.
Yes.
But why he did not implement? Kavitha is not questioning her own father. Now he is TRS to BRS. First, she should question her own father. Why you did not implement 33%? When I was MP, she never dared to speak anything on the floor of the parliament, nor here in the Telangana. No women minister was there. Can you believe?
How many people have these people put forward in that elections in Telangana, both for councillor post as well as for MLA post? Did they put 33% women in there?
That's what she should answer that first. Win at home to conquer the world. There is something ఇంట గెలిచి రచ్చ గెలవాలి. ఇంట్లో ఎక్కడ ఉన్నది మరి 2014 నుంచి 23 వరకు ఎంతమంది మహిళలు క్యాబినెట్ లో ఎందుకు లేరు? 2014 నుంచి 18 వరకు ఇప్పుడు ఉన్నారు కూడా. సబితా ఇంద్రారెడ్డి గారు కాంగ్రెస్ నుంచి వచ్చిన వాళ్ళు. తర్వాత రాథోడ్ ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చింది? ఎస్ సార్, గో హెడ్. Now, what would be the final of
this
case?
Is the issue. Now ED has told her to come on the 20th. She says she has got a court case on 24th of this thing. Now, Supreme Court will not interfere in any investigation. If there is going to be a this thing on 20th, ED will ask her to come on the 20th. She has to go on the 20th. Probably they may give one more chance to her, or they may proceed against her on the 20th if she doesn't come. Both are possible. Both the situations are possible. But even in the Supreme Court on 24th, this issue, I don't think the Supreme Court will view it or give her any relief in this. They can't, and she has got now a track record. She is building up a track record of avoiding interrogation. And ED is saying that they want her to interrogate her in the presence of other people. Now, why is she afraid of facing the other people? Is she afraid that they will point her out? Yes, this is the person who has given us the money. This is the person who has instructed us. This is the person who has told us to give 100 crores to the AAP party. Is she afraid of that? But that statement has already been given to the magistrate. Ravichandran-Web has already said that he has been acting as a benami for KAVITHA, which is still worse.
But again, he has turned hostile. He has turned hostile. We don't know officially.
We don't know officially. See, whatever it is. Now, if she says yes, she's caught. If she says no, she's caught. It is a difficult situation.
This umbrage of women going to Supreme Court stating that I am woman. How does she justify that? When she got into this liquor business, she did not think of that. Then the second aspect, she says either you through video recording video call, you do this, or else you come to my home. Can anyone, can any other had then other than Kavitha, can anyone be there? Would ED and CBI would have obliged this? Even how can she go to Supreme Court? Who can any ordinary person go to Supreme Court just like that? Will they have that money? From where did she get so much of money now? That is another question.
Ah,
Approach him Supreme
yes.
Court time and again. Is it not
See,
corruption now?
yes, it's complete corruption. See, one thing is, if you are able to engage a lawyer who's going to charge you 50 lakhs and 1 crore for one appearance,
Yeah.
that means you have the money for it. Where did this money come from? This is one aspect of it. Second thing, as a legislator, she must know the laws. If she doesn't know the laws, then it is better she resigns,
Right.
because she cannot ask the, only when a child is involved in a crime, only
Right.
in POXA cases, only then the police can come home and question the child. And that also, there are a lot of rules and regulations under the POXA Act which the police has to follow. When a woman is concerned, the only limitation is she cannot be questioned after 6 o'clock in the evening. She cannot be detained after 6 o'clock in the evening. That is the only consideration. And when she says that ask ED to come home, now let me ask, if the ED comes home, then she can always lay a charge against the ED saying that this man pulled her hand, that man pulled her hand, and make it into a woman molestation case. This has happened
As
earlier
already,
also.
yeah, we have seen with the minister in the same cabinet in Hyderabad when IT people went
Yeah.
for raids.
So that possibility is there. So ED will not go to her house to do it. And video conferencing, what is the video conferencing? When I ask you a question about video conferencing, you can always say network problems, I'll come later. Or you can say, put a lawyer on by your side and ask the lawyer to talk to the ED. And where is the guarantee that it is Kavitha who is sitting in front of the screen?
Right.
I don't know. You can put a profile photo of Kavitha, and from behind somebody else can talk in the form of Kavitha. How do this thing? Then tomorrow can say, I never said this.
So these
You
two
have to
possibilities.
authenticate the video conference. So there
So
are too
these
many
two
possibilities
possibilities
of
are
that.
ruled
ED
out.
will not take it.
Yeah, these two possibilities are ruled out, that she has come whatever may go. She has to go to ED's office.
She
Now
has
the
to go
other
to the ED
aspect,
office.
16th, she said she has sent everything whatever ED has demanded through her lawyer. How logically or illegally correct is that?
No, she has not sent anything through the lawyer. She has just sent a petition to the Supreme ED saying that she is unable to come on the 16th since there is a court case in 24th in Supreme Court, and she has humbly requested the ED to postpone the hearing.
But what are the media leakages? She said whatever they asked on 16th, she sent everything. She's not even
No,
correcting that. Neither ED
she,
confirms nor she confirms.
ED will not confirm, because if they confirm, then they will be giving details of the investigation which they are not supposed to do. So
Right.
ED will neither confirm it nor they will deny it. But the point is, just now, it is not just asking of documents and giving it. It is not just that. If you give documents, you will have to sit down and explain to the ED what those documents mean, how they are related to this crime, and what is your role in it, or what your role is not in it. Both
Yeah.
of it, you have to explain it to the ED in person, and it will be taken as a statement.
Right. Now, what is
Now,
the
the ED
message?
has already
Yeah, please.
got some documents and statements from other accused people where Kavitha has been implicated. And the ED wants to ask Kavitha, these people are saying that you are implicated and they have produced such documents. These are the documents that you are producing. Now, which is true?
Right. Now, what is the
And
ultimate
that can
message
be
you
done
want to
only
say?
when she is there.
Now, what is the ultimate
So,
message you want to say? Being an
yes,
MLC under oath under Constitution, is she leading a good example by that? And how is that so many
no,
ministers is going there and are trying to support her? How do you look at this scenario? You mean to say they're all? Do they have any say in this? Now, see, 30 lakh people are on the road. Their lives are on the roads. No minister bothers to respond to that. Mr. KTR, who is himself is a municipal administration minister and information technology, that information technology leak has happened now through.
ah,
And then even before also, information technology led to intermediate students committing suicides. Even today, when I am going as a municipal administration minister, I've been demanding both KCR and KTRs come from Koti to Santosh Nagar, go to Chandrayan Gutta, from there to airport. You see these roads, how horribly these roads have been with potholes. Now intermediate examinations are going on. How these fellows will go and be there in Delhi for the sake of protecting their kith and kin? Are they not under the oath of constitution? Their duty is not here. 30 lakh youth lives are endangered because of leakages. They don't want to respond. Intermediate exams are going on. Now the entire roads are dug. Now the small rain, everything got inundated. In the morning when I was going, 20 minutes late. Where are they?
Oh,
Dusty roads, potholes. He doesn't bother. And he speaks so many things. How should we look at this scenario? Irresponsibility.
see, earlier in Americans, when the American War of Independence, there was a difference of opinion between George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and other people, Benjamin Franklin, and other people. Some people were not agreeable to war with Britain. That time, Thomas Jefferson made a very beautiful statement. He said, "Gentlemen, either we all hang together, or most certainly we will hang separately." So these people have to come to the support of Kavitha. They have to hang together. Otherwise, each one will be targeted separately and hanged. So this is the reason.
What is the message you like to give? A chief minister's
My
daughter,
my message is
MLC
something.
on her
My
own, MLC on her own self, and she was an MP earlier.
yes.
She
So
has
if
not done
she
anything, any
see,
wrong. She has not done any wrong. We are not here to judge anyone till proved no one is guilty. We take that. But why is she afraid? Why is she afraid? She talks so many things about women's reservation bill. 30 lakh women are suffering here for leakage, paper leakage. Intermediate students are suffering. Rain, roads are potholes. They don't want to take any responsibility. Now she goes there and says, I am a woman. I should be given privilege. And why is she afraid after attending one ED inquiry on 16th? Why she is not for
that
going there?
if she is afraid of going for another interrogation, then her conscience is pricking her. She knows where it is going now. Manish Sisodia was not able to do anything. Now it is more than 10 days since he went to jail. Supreme Court said we can't interfere. So she knows that. She knows where the thing is. If she goes to jail, at least it will be 3 months before you can see her.
No. Then what should have been the advice of the chief minister of Telangana?
She, what can the chief minister do? After all, he was the one who initiated the entire thing.
Okay. No words now. So what
The,
is the
the
last
party
message you
requires
want
money.
to convey?
The
Spirited
party
defense.
requires money. The party
Spirit
requires money. This is all easy money. That's all. And they have spent 100 crores. They want to recover it.
spirit brackets ED defense by Kavitha. What is that ultimate message you
Yes.
want to convey?
This is the only way that they can go forward. They can't surrender and say that, okay, yes, I've given 100 crores. Because if they say that I've given 100 crores to our party, then the next question is, where did you get this 100 crores?
Right.
What is the answer that they can give? And as an MP or an MLC, I don't think she has got access to 100 crores, which means that this will go right up to the chief minister.
Okay. So this is the show for today. Kavitha, she has every right. The spirit ED defense as the title of this show. Another next date is on 20th. But the spirited defense by Kavitha continues, and she engages a Supreme Court lawyer. From where did she get so much of money? And till the other day, she said 2018 she was in a rented house. She had costly watch, big bungalows, and big farmhouses. And many have challenged her and her own chief minister father. They don't speak. The affidavits, election affidavits before 2014 and today will reveal all. From where did they get so much of money? When the common man in Telangana is sinking day by day, how is that the one family and their associates, their MLAs are becoming rich and neo rich? From where are they getting so much of money? Is it not a chance for her to lead by an example? Yes, if I have done no wrong, come on, ED, I am ready, I am coming. She makes so many statements outside. Her MLAs, ministers, they said ED is on the wrong side. then why don't you go and prove that ED is on wrong side? You got an opportunity. ఎందుకు పోయి ఈడీ ఇచ్చినటువంటి ఛాన్స్లు మీరు చెప్పి ఈడీ తప్పు ఇక చూడు మా ఆధారాలు ఎందుకు చెప్తలేరు? ఫోన్లు ధ్వంసం చేసిండ్రా, మిగతా ఆధారాలు పక్కకు తీసేసిండ్రా, వాళ్ళు తప్పు చెప్పిండ్రా, మీరు నిరూపించాలే కదా. You should go there and prove that you are innocent. So many chances you get. No other ordinary person would have got these type of chances, and no one would have got access to go to Supreme Court. This is where we say, where is equijustice, Mr. Prime Minister Modi, Mr. Chandrasekhar ji? Where is equijustice? Can a common man avail such type of benefits in facing the law? So next date is on 20th, but how long this drama will continue at the cost of suffering of Telangana public and also Delhi public there. Telangana, after leakage, all the students, 30 lakh students are out on the roads. Their lives are literally on the roads. Infrastructure totally broke down. And Mr. KTR, your own information technology minister, then intermediate, Globarina, report still not come out. Now again, another episode with your own information technology, endangering the lives. And again, they have released a poster saying that the main accused was with Kavitha. Then everyone is, we don't know. Prove us wrong. That is in circulation. I am not showing that photograph because we are not sure. Everyone saying, is this pre-planned? That knowing well that there is a Delhi liquor scam inquiry going on by CBI and ED right from September. Was this another conspiracy so that this Delhi liquor scam is buried?
Distracted.
We will leave it to the citizens' concern. Do support DRTSPR channel, Citizen DRTSPR channel, and Environment People DRTSPR channel. They're all in larger public interest. Anyone can dispute us, and we will welcome and invite you onto our show to prove us wrong. And we are not here to judge. We are here to give you correct information based on clear evidences and experts' comments based on their understanding of the law in the true perspective. No hidden agenda here, please. Thank you very much, sir. Once again, God bless you. Surely, this channel, through Mr. Ravichandran initiated, we said dollar decline, rupee is going to come up. We are going to come with that show. Mr. Modi, Nirmala Sitharamanji, at least you try to support these channels and wonderful guests. Don't try to play with our finances, all playing nonsensical things with credit cards, taking away money from savings accounts. It's all foolish and stupid things, because we always stood for truth and only truth, come whatever may, with wonderful guests participating all the while. Thank you very much, sir. For all the Indians,
Thank
we
you.
say Sukhanitra Shubharatri. For the world over, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It should be a wake-up call for all the corrupt practices being indulged by the politicians or administrators or whoever it may be. Ultimately, they will be caught, come whatever may, because people, citizens, or the constitutional authorities, all resources belong to citizens and citizens only. Namaste, sir.